Fam. Yo.
Yeah.
You hear me? How you doing, man? You doing all right, man? You doing good?
You hear me?
Yeah, you hear me?
Yep. Don Chaney crying, man, and it ain't even his fault.
Nah. Fam, this is wow. I just man, I don't even understand what the fuck just happened. Not even gonna sit here. That was everything. Everything. That was 2022, son. That that was that uniform. Look, man. I watched it with my boy. My boy's here. You know what I'm saying? We watched the game, and he's like, I told him when 20 I was like, yo, game's not over. Like, oh, they have no timeouts yet. And I was just like, I didn't know they were gonna run the ball though. You know what I mean? Like, I thought we was about to see the coaches meet at the 50.
I hope somebody asked that question.
That's the
I hope somebody has the balls to ask him that. It's simple. Why didn't you kneel the ball? Simple.
Yeah, game was over. Game
Simple
was over.
question.
Yeah, 30 seconds left. What? How do you not? How do you not? Like what are you doing? Trying to get any yards, man? Why did those yards matter? You outgained them. The only two big pass plays you gave up were to lose the game.
Doing throwbacks now.
My barber just texted me, said got the wrong coach, fam. And he's a Canes fan. Oh man.
Run. Fucking idiots. All right, we waiting for somebody?
The invites are sent out, but who knows when they're coming in.
They better come on, man. I'm ready to go to sleep.
Man, listen. This is gonna be quick. I don't know if CB gonna make it. I don't know what the fuck just happened. That is listen, man. Is
oh
all the
hey everybody, what's up, fellas?
Hey man, what's going on, man? Hey, yeah.
Man, we ain't used to doing lives.
Nah, this is our first one. Yo, all the criticisms come back, right? For Coach Cristobal.
Yeah, Coach Cristobal, Coach Dawson.
Yep.
Was definitely very disappointed in the play calling. And the lack of he adjusted a little bit coming out of halftime. But yeah, very disappointed all the way around. Not particularly disappointed in the defense. Yeah, they let we gave up that last touchdown. But we shouldn't have even been. Yeah, we shouldn't have been in that position. Coach Cristobal has he needs to do some self-reflection, man.
I don't understand. Like, fam, like the whole game, it seemed like the offense was out of sync. There was just no rhythm to the play calling, to the performance. Everybody looked bad. And look, man, this is y'all gonna get the real today. Y'all gonna get the real. TVD gave that Middle Tennessee State energy, man. When he, what I'm saying, messes up a little, hanging his head, now walking around trying to pick up his team. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, these are the leaders, right? So this is, I don't know, beast mode, man. I don't know how you don't take a knee, bro. I have no idea how that wasn't just done. Like, that game should have been over 5 minutes earlier, man.
Yeah. I don't understand, man. I mean, people gonna point at the refs. Yes, some bad calls were made. Bad calls were made. Bad calls are made all the time.
All the time.
AC. Come on, man. Come on, dude. ACC refs been the same
always
since the beginning of time.
Yeah.
So
I knew they were on that fumble, on that Don Chaney fumble. That wasn't a fumble down. Like I don't know how many parts of your body need to be down for a fumble, but I feel like your elbow's the standard that needs to be down. Shouldn't have been in first of all, shouldn't have been in that position. But I knew they were gonna. I knew that play was gonna stand. They weren't going to flip that back. It was, you know what I'm saying. That wasn't the way the game was being called all night. So I had I turned on all the lights and I was like, yo, the game's over. You know what I'm saying? Like the game's pretty much over. Let me get ready. Let me get situated. And then the fumble happens. I was like, they're gonna give it to him. So, yo, man, let's bring our guy on real quick, man. Like this is not the live I expected to have tonight if we keeping it a buck. You know what I mean? I think he's having some technical difficulty, so we'll bring Will back in a second. There we go. Oh, yeah. How you feeling, bro?
Like I got hit by a truck. I mean, bro. like I got hit by a truck, man. I mean, I was, a lot of things go through your mind in that scenario, and you just wonder if the fact that at the time of the fumble, that Don Chaney Jr. had 97 yards, was it a kind of a selfish decision to run the ball just so the kid could get over 100?
Certainly was.
I mean, that is something that I thought about. It's not uncommon, in today's college football game to see, like, especially OCs that are aggressive to either throw or run the ball out, even when they should be kneeling. But this was so costly. I mean, so costly, demoralizing. You're going up to Chapel Hill next week, playing against a quarterback that just threw for 4 touchdowns. I think the top running back in the ACC right now, with Hampton. And I mean, and this is interesting because Oregon fans always said, and I never listened to them, but Oregon fans always said that Mario will blow a game that he's supposed to win at least one time in the year. And this might have been the game. I mean, you face a team that you literally were punching in the mouth, the whole fourth quarter, just punishing them, and all you had to do was take a knee. They had no timeouts, even with the fumble. You think, well, they have no timeouts. How much damage could they do if you just keep them in front of you and control the sidelines?
And to Corey Couch whiffs on the pick attempt.
Again,
and then we give up. Cam comes up aggressively. And
for no reason.
Cam for no reason. No reason. You let him catch the ball and you tackle him. If he catches that ball, you tackle him, the game is over.
Yeah.
It was just poor play. It was just poor play. It was just poor, man.
Yeah.
Poor coaching, poor play, poor execution, penalties again.
The whole game.
If you want to say the refs made some bad calls, but penalties again. We're 100 something in penalties in the nation.
Yeah, 120 something. Yeah,
that came to bite us again.
Yeah,
and opening up ACC play. This is what happens, man.
Yeah,
with 1,000 recruits in the stands.
Yep.
I mentioned it on the last.
Including 2 guys you want to flip too. The linebacker I spoke about today in my morning episode, and Jeremiah Smith, who you're dying to steal from Ohio State. Not the performance you wanted to have. I mean, and also it was a pretty solid, with the exception of the last few seconds. It was a solid defensive performance. They were in the fourth quarter. They were getting home, rushing 3 guys. Ruben Bain had a monster sack, being held, by the way, completely. So you waste a solid performance by the defense. If you look at the numbers, Georgia Tech really didn't do much, but a short field, which led to a touchdown, another pick by Tyler Van Dyke. And of course, the two aggressive whiffs on the part of Corey Couch and Cam Kitchens. And let me tell you, Cam rarely makes that mistake, but what a time to make it. It was just costly. And again, let's see what happens next week when they take on North Carolina. I mean, it was just terrible. It was just terrible.
It was. Listen, man, I said it on the Wednesday show that y'all listen on Thursday. I said this is a perfect trap game if there's going to be one.
Yeah.
This is it. Like, this is the one that just came off a terrible performance. They're gonna be embarrassed, make a couple changes, but I was like, the Cam thing might offset it with the energy.
Yeah.
And then it was just no energy really the whole, you know what I mean? They just never they never got fired up. Like, the defense played, but the defense in that position isn't expecting to get back on the field. So, you know what I'm saying? They're expecting to just they're probably taking their tape off. You know what I'm saying? They're getting to, you know what I'm saying, say what's up to their family and after taking a shower, getting their food. They're not expecting to be out there. So I'm not putting that lashing on the defense at all. You know what I mean? To Corey Couch, that's his tendency. That's who he's been. So that's just what it is. But man, like, to end it like that, to have another bad performance and start it off like that, it puts it back. Well, we can't do the football math, right? Like, not trying to be like the upside guy, but can't do the football math because we were looking ahead to North Carolina, but to lose like that, I was like, yeah, we're about to sneak out of this game that we played terribly in 20-17. All right, cool. You know what I'm saying? We play ugly, but we snuck it out. You got to find different. I was ready for that podcast, like that live. Like, we got to find different ways to win. You know what I'm saying? We want all that shit's out the window now to lose to a team that might not win another game the rest of the year because this was their championship.
Yeah, absolutely. Listen, man, Joe Rose said it best, and a week ago when he was talking about turnovers regarding Josh Allen, the quarterback at Buffalo. It's very difficult to win a game when you turn over the ball 4 times, and 3 picks and then the fumble. You can, what it could have should have, whether Don Chaney. I personally thought Don Chaney was down, but regardless, it should have never been in that position in the first place. It's just again, it's just uncostly. TVD was not in rhythm, for most of the night. Was not in rhythm. He looked, it was on a bye and he was not in sync for most of the game, with the exception of a few plays in the second half. And, again, you bad call, you smash him in the mouth, you take that knee, you go home, but nonetheless, but again, learning experience. Now, when there's 20 seconds left in the game, even if a kid has 95 yards or TVD's going to go for 300, you take that knee and you go home.
Kelvin makes a good point here, though. Even before the fumble that didn't happen, why were we snapping the ball with 8 seconds, 6 seconds? That whole drive was just poorly managed, man. This is not, look, this could have been a teaching moment in the way. Like, look, we played terribly, but we won. The coaching staff has to know to communicate. You got to communicate. Shit, if you have to take a timeout, be like, yo, wait for 1 second and snap it. If that needs to be communicated like that, I'm cool with that. Because then you still, you know what I'm saying? Like, that you could do it that way, especially on first down where the clock stops anyway. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Or do like the fake cramp shit. Like, yo, we got to talk to these guys because they snapping the ball too early. There was never no interjection. It was just, again, I was expecting to do a totally different show. We do this. So we're not going to be on too long, man. It's late. You know what I mean? I'm tired. Joe's tired. We all just suffered a deflating loss.
Yeah.
This is why we always say that you never discuss what a team did the previous week. That shit never matters, man.
Never.
It never matters. I hear people talking about they just got beat by Bowling Green. That shit don't matter. It doesn't matter. Week to week, every week is different.
Miami of Ohio.
Contrary to what people believe, we are people's Super Bowl, man. Like, people want to beat the U and throw the U down and all that shit. They want to,
which is never taunting, but
yeah. You know what I mean? Like, it don't,
that flag penalty though. Like, if all the other shit, whatever, that flag, he just stood up.
That was ridiculous. That was
he stood up and like shook his head. It was like, yo, taunting. Like, son, were you watching? Like, you know how intent? There was 22 people in between you and where flag was. A play just happened, and you saw him shake his head, or he just did a little flex like that. Whatever.
That was
I agree. That was even if he says something, it was quick and he moved out of the way. It's not like he stayed in the kid's face and and railed on him. I thought that was a little too.
Like, if you calling that, you gotta calling that on everybody. If you calling that.
Yeah, I mean, it's just I'm shocked. Like, hey, CB, I'm shocked.
Hey man, let's just do a quick recap. Fuck this game, this loss hurt. CB, let us know your thoughts, man.
Sorry, I was putting out a tweet that we're live right now.
No, you good, fam.
All right. Fuck it, let's do this.
Yeah, just work through it.
All right. We lost, right? We didn't play good.
Mm-hmm.
The way I feel about this is, first off, we got to relax a little bit on headhunting after games like this. All right.
Oh no, everybody's saying he's fired. Yeah, the comments are.
Yeah, we got to
him now.
relax.
Yeah.
We got to relax with that. Let's keep it a buck. They did not play well tonight. I'm not trying to hear this dismissing of accountability, putting it on fucking jerseys or a goddamn bro. I'm not shifting accountability. The team did not play well enough to win the football game tonight. That milk is spilt. We are 4-1. There's a lot of football left. We wanted a mentally tough team. We wanted a mentally tough organization. Let's find out how they respond. Learn from this. Take this shit on the chin. Own your mistakes. Learn from them. Correct them. We got another game next week. We got to win. All heads can't be down for too long. I'm not saying don't learn from it and hold each other accountable. Do all that. But all this turning on each other and quitting, nah, it's 1L. That shit's gonna happen. Everyone got one now. Everyone in the damn country has shown up and laid an egg so far. We just laid ours. How does the team respond? That's what I want to see. Everyone made a mistake out there tonight. The defense played probably as well as you can, but even they at the end made a big mistake. I mean, it is what it is, right? We came out sluggish. The team lacked energy on offense, probably until that Colby play. But after losses like this, it's just infuriating to deal with.
To fire everybody.
I don't know, man. It's the tomfoolery, dog. Do you want accountability or not? If you want accountability, if you want a tough team, bro, that shit don't just. It's easy to say that stuff and be rah-rah when you winning, when you're beating Bethune-Cookman. Like, keep that same energy now. This was not going to be an undefeated fucking national championship season. We knew that. We knew we would hit a bump in the road at some point. It happened earlier than we thought. Oh, well, deal with it. Learn from it. Be better. I'm tired of hearing this shit about black fucking jerseys and bro, that don't got nothing. A piece of cloth ain't lose no football game. We lost that football game. Own it and be better. Sorry.
You good. Let's bring an in-stadium perspective now with our guy Cafecito and Canes, aka John. John, how you doing, brother? And what was that? Please just walk us through what that was like being in the building.
Well, first of all, I'm pissed off, guys. How are you?
Yeah, no, about the same.
I see it on your face, brother. I see it on your face.
Bro, this game was won like 4 different times. First of all, take the knee. Like, I don't know what you were trying to prove. Mario Cristobal has I'm one of the biggest supporters of him. Like, you guys hear my channel. I support him 100%. Bro, he lost this freaking game. 100%. I know he's not the only one to blame. TVD played like ass. I know that. But even with all that, you gut out a tough victory. Fine. I'm good with it. I'm good with the W. You walk out of this 5-0, take a knee and it's over. Nope. You have to hand it off. And on top of that, he gets, I don't know if he got the first down or what, but he got yards. He got positive yards. Cheney was clearly down. I don't know what they were saying on the telecast to justify the play standing. Did you guys hear?
Yeah, we hear you. No, they're saying that there wasn't enough to overturn it.
Yeah.
Where if you look at this angle over that angle, you could see something. Yeah, that's what they were saying.
Yeah,
like,
there were too many bodies. Yeah, pretty much.
We saw it on TV. We saw it. I saw the angle that
I saw a view on Twitter. I saw a fucking view on Twitter that proved it. They got 4K in the goddamn stadium, and NMD Grant had a better fucking view of it on Twitter.
Yeah.
Dude, not only was his elbow down, his shoulder might have also been down. Like he was down, like clearly.
Yeah.
And then okay, so that's number 2. Then number 3, we go on defense and like, okay, they're on midfield, 10 seconds to go. I don't know why. I mean, this is hindsight. I don't know why maybe you don't call timeout there and get your defense lined up or whatever. They didn't. What is Cam doing on that play? It's prevent. It's the final play.
Yeah.
You're the safety. Like, what are you doing?
Yep.
No, I'm completely like, I don't know what's the word. I'm like confused. Like, how do you get
bewildered?
This one away?
I think is the perfect word for this moment.
Yeah.
I think you're bewildered.
I'm just bewildered, dumbfounded. I'm like, I'm pissed, but also I'm like,
how?
Like, how did you give this one away?
Yeah. This shit was kind of comical. It was kind of comical to me. I was like, what? Like something was in the mix. I don't know. It was just unnecessary. This shit was all unnecessary, man. It was an unnecessary loss.
It felt weird. It felt weird. Like the defense came out solid, and then the offense came out, and then it all felt weird. Like they were getting penetration. Like how does this team get penetration? But you know what I'm saying? Like I just all of it just felt bad. Like it just was not. And to lose like that, yes, he was clearly down. Like he had his elbow to his shoulder was down. It was clear
Sorry,
shit.
Walked by a really loud bass there.
No, you're good. And it was, bro, to lose like that, man. Oh man, I hope the press conference, like Joe said at the beginning, I hope somebody asked Mario why we weren't taking a knee and just going home to the showers, man. Like that was
somebody has to ask that question, man. I hope somebody has the balls to ask that question. I hope somebody has the balls.
Yeah. And look, I understand a football game is a series of like a million plays and other stuff led to it. TVD almost throwing a pick six and throwing an interception in the end zone, and then the touchdown. I want to say it was Henry Parrish getting called back for holding. I didn't see the hold. There was a million things, but I'm saying, game on the line. The game's the easiest way to end the game. Just take a knee. So that's the easiest thing to point to. So I'm going to point to it.
Yeah, no, you're right. And trust me, it's worse when you rewatch it because then you get the announcers talking. It just makes you more mad because you see like that the hold on Inez Cooper was just him barely going off a little off center, and then that was a clear and evident hold. But
yeah, the hold didn't affect the play at all.
The man just raised his
jerked
hands
a little bit, and that's it. Yeah,
the man raised his hands at all.
He Tom Brady, yo. He Tom Brady.
So everyone understood that he didn't hold him. If you watch the play, right after he get off the dude breastplate, he puts his hands up because the dude did extend it. As an offensive lineman, they always tell you don't have your arms extended. That's clear for holding. The man literally got off his breastplate and put his hands up, and they
another bye week loss, fellas. Another bye week loss.
Yeah. Yeah, good point, Ben. Yep.
I don't know what it is, man. I don't know what the fuck it is. All right, guys, let's do final thoughts. Joe, let's go. What you got, man?
See y'all next weekend, man.
That's it.
See y'all next weekend. That's it. That's all we could do. It's over.
That's it.
We in Chapel Hill next week. Hopefully I'll be there. And hopefully the ticket prices go down because we lost.
For real. Will, what you got, man?
Yeah, just it's unfortunate. Let it out in the locker room. Whatever you have to let out, the frustration, learning experience. Again, it's a week-to-week game. So next week, go out and take it out on UNC. That's pretty much all I have to say. Like, let's see how mature this team really is, how mentally tough this team is. But now they're facing Drake May on the road.
Yeah. CB, what you got, brother?
I'm very emotional right now. I almost just screamed F Drake May, but I'm glad I didn't. I don't care about him. This shit is about us. Learn from this. That all I want to learn. Watch the film, learn, hold each other accountable, be better from the top to the bottom. There's a lot of plays that could have went a different way that probably could have led to a different outcome. But like John said, at the end of the day, this game was in our hands.
The game was won.
The game was won.
Game was over.
And you got to own that. You got to own that. As much as TVD needs to own those interceptions, Dawson and Mario need to own not taking a knee there. Just like that sorry ass ref needs to own
Yeah, I know. All right, John.
I
Wait,
don't like
dude,
fucking
like,
losing
they
like
get-
this, dog. Like, I don't like losing like this.
Do the refs get like in
Bonuses?
the NFL? They get film review and they're held accountable for bad calls.
Yeah, that's
Is
how
it
you
like
find
that
out.
in the NCAA?
I don't know if it is in the NCAA, but in the NFL they get graded like the best refs.
Yeah,
get put in like the playoffs and then in the Super Bowl. But I think because there's so many different conferences, I don't think you ever see like ACC refs, in the final. You know what I'm saying? In
they
the
need to be
championship.
held accountable
Bro,
for this
they
shit.
have been bad all year, and it's not even just this game, and it's not
Yeah,
even
it's
just
been-
our games. They're just fucking bad.
Yep.
I don't. I'm
John,
angry.
what's up, John?
I'm
What are your
frustrated.
thoughts?
What
I'm
you got,
pissed.
John? CB, we'll talk tomorrow. You know how we do. Oh yeah, we're still having the regular show. It's just probably gonna be a whole lot of fuck this shit. All right, John. What you got, man?
Let's start that bitch at noon. I got a lot to say.
Look, if anything, I do believe we have a mentally tough team because we really had to gut this one out. I thought with the James Williams interception and we got the field goal after that, I thought, man, get a stop here. This thing should be done. And it was done. We just fumbled it away. Yeah, I think this team is mentally tough enough to bounce back. It's just you're going to have to do it against one hell of a team on the road. But they can't let this loss define the season. This reminds me of the blocked extra point against FSU, like similar feeling. They can't let it lead to a 3, 4, 5 game losing streak. That's all I'm saying. Stop the bleeding immediately.
Yeah. Nah, yeah, I'm with you, man. Yeah, this one sucks. Obviously,
Bro,
look,
we really just fucking lost this game.
Yeah, we really just did.
Like,
we really just did. We should.
That's what I feel like. I can't. I haven't. It hasn't hit me yet.
Dude, I was
like this team ran a triple option like 3-4 years ago.
Yeah, we really just lost to this team.
Dude, they had 200 yards. They had like what 200 yards of offense. Most of it was on the final drive.
Yeah, I think that drive put them over 200.
And the defense did such a great job of bending but not breaking in so many fucking situations.
The defense made one mistake, the final play. Yeah. They played great the entire game.
Yeah, and it was on cam.
And then for it to be who it was, like Joe said, bro, sometimes the pain just makes you fucking laugh. Like you can't.
It's like you can't make it up.
Yeah, you can't make this shit up, bro. I'm putting my harnesses on the dogs to walk them because there's 26 seconds left.
Yeah. So I'm putting the hoodie on. I was like, I'm about to go on the show, turning on the lights, 26 seconds. My boy's here, you know what I'm saying? And he's like, oh, 26 seconds. I was like, I have a feeling the game's not over. The next play was the fumble. I was like, what? I didn't know they were running it. Like, because I knew they had just run out of time out. So I was like, oh, this game's over. And let me just go see how they shake hands. You know what I mean? Like, I thought that's what I was about to see because that's it. That's what I should have seen. But it is what it is, man. 4-1, probably out of hey, on to UNC, man. That's it. That's all I got. Hey, appreciate.
I don't mean to interrupt you, but I like the Miami Knights jerseys, and I will continue to beat the drum and say you don't lose a game because of your jerseys. Mario's never letting them wear black ever a fucking game.
No,
we will be in orange top and white bottoms for road games if they'll fucking allow it going forward.
Yeah. We're gonna talk.
To John's point, though, I'm proud of this team, man. Of course, I'm not proud of the outcome. But I am proud of the way this team fought. They did eventually make the bonehead mistake, but come on, man. This team fucking they dug deep and found something. They just got to finish.
Look, we were ultra conservative. Like the players did everything the coaches asked them. Everybody except TDD. Everybody else played their asses off. Everybody. O-line, D-line got after it. They were razor thin. You know, defense was flying around making plays. Well, you can't control what X's and O's what they're calling. The players did their jobs for the most part. You know what I mean?
Yeah. One bad play on defense.
That's it.
One. That's it. Multiple bad plays on offense, though. We'll break that down tomorrow. All right, guys. Hey, Will, thank you so much, man. Joe, my brother. I'm sorry I kept you up this late, man. We up out of here, man. CB, we'll talk. John, thank you so much, man.
Don't.
I know that wasn't easy to come on here after being in the building.
It's always up. It's always up.
We up out of here, guys. All right, man.
All right, guys. Thank you.
Yeah, man.